Control of all I have within me.
Anything to make me whole.
Or high.
Or both. I'm gonna start a revolution.
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 I'm gonna start a revolution in my soul.
Mind check. 1 to 2.
Mind check.
Mind check. 1,
mind check. 1, 2.
Mind check. This is a mind check.
This is a mind check. This is a mind check. Check out your mind.
Check. This is a
mind check. This is a mind check. Check out your mind. Check out your
mind check. This is a mind check.
This is a mind check. Check out your mind. Check out your mind. Check it out now. Have you seen your mind lately? I'm Dr. V.S. Chochezi.
And I'm Stajali.
And together we are Straight Out Scribes. And we're here to share some vibes with you. We are Sacramento's dynamic mother-daughter poetic duo. She's the mother.
She's the daughter. Take it away, yes.
When the revolution comes, when the revolution comes, when the revolution comes, hold up, see that's the problem right there. This is the revolution. There's a war going on right now between down-pressing oppressors and freedom fighters. Where have you been? While they've been building more prisons in the U.S., miseducating the youth, and cutting funding for schools, underemploying people of color, creating ghettos, barrios, reservations, and bantry stands. Where have you been? Maybe watching soap operas, twiddling board thumbs, playing video games, shopping and gossiping at the hairdresser, getting nails done, playing basketball, watching football, watching music videos, or just getting it on, waiting on the revolution because you're going to get serious. Get down to business when the revolution comes. While the revolution is happening all around your ears in South Africa, Chiapas, here in Haiti, Liberia, Nigeria, Cuba, Libya, Palestine, Russia, around the corner in Philadelphia, Ramona is living revolution. Carlos is living revolution. Mondo is living revolution. Mumia Abu Jamal is living revolution. Winnie Mandela is living revolution right now as I speak. Did you think the revolution would come with a blast and last 24 hours, after which those who used to be on the bottom would have power over those who used to be on top? Study your history. You need to see blood and guts. That's the cue that you've been waiting for as the first sign of a revolution.
Sac State with a master's in communications and Delaware State College with a BA. And now her daughters have degrees from 2 different colleges. And one has 3 children, married, and we are expecting another one, number 7. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And we got a badass son-in-law. He can do everything. And he got his degree, but he can do everything. He can fix a car. Okay. No. Okay, how they got over? Okay, I'm getting carried away. Okay. How did they get over on us like that? Now, if you're from Philly or Camden, we're from Camden, New Jersey. You know about how they got over. You know about people getting over on you. I don't know if that's part of the speech here, but how did they trick us into feeding our children cow's milk instead of human milk? How did they get us to think it was all right to put chemicals in our food? How did they put that one over on us? How did they get mothers to start feeding their babies chemicals made from things they couldn't read, let alone pronounce, and then feed the children boxes, cans, and jars of stuff made from some of the same madness? And how in the name of all that is sane did they manage to get us to sit in front of a square box and not move for hours at a time when you know don't nobody want to be square? And movement is our essence. It's our heartbeat. How did they get over on us like that? Got us wearing the same clothes, Everybody trying to be unique while looking the same. Like they all shopping in the same store and they keep us buying more and more because we gotta have these. They are the latest, greatest, made by poor people to keep them poor. So we don't have to wear last year's gear and we can be on it. Yeah, we on it all right. We on drugs big time. Because they're raiding marijuana fields at the same time they're putting drugs in our food. Caffeine, sugar, caffeine, artificial color, artificial flavor. Now let me see. If it's got artificial color, artificial flavor, dipotassium phosphate mono and diglycerides, does that make it real food? No. I don't think so. How did they get over on us like that? So they could sell us straight nicotine and hamburgers full of hormones and cloned fruit spray with pesticides and waxes, and the taxes we pay to die are killing me. Yes. Can't you see why our youth don't feel no way about taking people out today? They are not connected to the planet the way we were. They're not connected to humanity the way we were. We are probably the last generation of people raised on real food. How did they get over on us like that? Making us have to buy water. Humans are more than 70% water. How did they manage to pollute our water so we have to pay to drink water? Don't you know it's our birthright to have clean water we can drink free? Right? Now let me see. We can't drink the water. We can't breathe the air. We can't eat the food, and we can't even afford a decent place to live unless we make over $25,000, $30,000 a year. Where does that leave us? It leaves us with young people that have BHT and sodium nitrate instead of blood in their veins. Wow. Cold-blooded, ain't it? How did they get us to make zombies out of our children so they would buy whatever is dangled in front of them in the music videos, and woe is me as they proceed to kill people, like turning off the TV by remote, like turning off their computer. Power off, everybody, or delete, delete, delete. Their minds say after watching cartoons, they make buffoons of everybody and playing video games that kill and destroy all their new life forms. Delete, 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 as they murder their own souls, losing control of the fire they've been sitting on, wishing it was them with the Uzi jumping out the window, blazing up the bad, good, innocent with music in the background, driving the flashiest new car, winning the war, the game, the man, the woman, and they sit and sit on that fire staring, eyes fixed until the flame goes out, and in a blue light days they go out staring. I've seen that staring look in so many people's faces. They have to buy something. They have to buy something, anything, a cereal, a bottle of beer, a box of candy, breath mint, cigarettes, a knife, a gun, anything. Anything to make them feel like a superhero. How did they get over on us like that? And who are they?
Good job, Boo. And we are on Facebook. Please take a minute and like us. We're straight out scribed on Facebook, and stay in touch. And this is by request from our coordinator. I wear my blackness like a badge. And I'm not mad. Even though somebody spent a lot of time, energy, and money to keep me loving others and hating myself. Tried to keep my history buried deep, but now I know enough to wear my blackness like an honor badge. And I wear nappy like a crown. It doesn't require you to frown. See, I took nappy in and made it my friend. Some would have me think nappy a bad, bitter, twisted, nasty word, but nappy I will be, because nappy gives me a nice piece of fruit. That's right. And ain't nobody taking my nappy from me. I wear nappy like a crown. And I wear gap teeth with a smile. Smile wide for the world to see. Just because somebody defined beauty as straight you want me to go pay big money for braces. But I'm not straightening my hair, my nose, or my teeth. Because my teeth talk and chew just fine. And they are the way that my ancestors were designed to pass them on down to me. Yeah, I wear gap teeth with a smile. And I don't expect that to make you happy, but I'll be me naturally with a nice piece of free happily. So if you don't like what you see, please don't go feeling sorry for me. I'm a true black nappy gap tooth queen.
My name is Umar. I'm a producer, I'm an actor, I have my own production company called Colors of Vision Entertainment, where everything is for us, by us. I call it the FUBU approach. You know, I was trained, I was a victim of white supremacy, I was trained by them. That doesn't mean I can't take their skills with my innate African ability, apply with that and take it back on them and bring us back up to our throne where we belong. Okay. So recently, for the past 2 years, we've been doing a play called The Expulsion of Malcolm X. That queen right there has been playing Sister Betty. With the camera, he's a heck of a cinematographer. You name it, he can claim it. He can do it. You can go on YouTube and type in The Expulsion of Malcolm X. You can write it down, The Expulsion of Malcolm X, and you see some of the things we've done. We're doing it in San Francisco, doing it in Oakland, just did it at Laney College, and now we're working on taking it to Harlem to the National Black Theater. We're working on taking it to the National Black Theater Festival in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and we're just trying to keep the movement going. So again, I've been playing Malcolm X, and I'm going to give you a piece from The Expulsion of Malcolm X. So if you give me a second, I'll get into character. Assalamu alaikum. Today we come to talk about the house Negro and the field Negro. See, back during slavery, there were two types of Negroes on the plantation. There were the house Negro and the field Negro. The house Negro was the one who lived in the master's house, ate the master's food, at the master's table, usually after the master had finished. Oh, he dressed like the master, which means he wore the same type of clothing as the master did. But usually it was the clothing handed down to him by the master. The house Negro identified himself so closely with his master that he thought his master's house was his own. If the master said, "We have good food here on our table," the house Negro, he would say, "Yes, sir, boss. Oh, we have plenty of good food here on our table." If the house Negro heard his master say, "We have a big fine house here," the house Negro, he would say, "Yes, sir, boss. Oh, we have a mighty fine house here." He also identified himself so closely with his master that when his master said, he said. See, that's how you can tell a house Negro. He's outside of his mind. When his master speaks, he speaks. Now this same house Negro identified himself so closely with his master that when his master was sick, he would say, "What's the matter, boy? Is we sick?" We sick. See, this is the thinking of the house Negro. And if his master's house caught on fire, that old house Negro would fight 3 times harder to put the flames out than his own master would. Now, also on that same plantation was the field Negro. I'm a field Negro. Now see, they were in the masses. They were in the majority. See, the field Negro, he was the one who really caught heaven. He lived in a small shack with several others. He ate the worst food and wore the filthiest of clothes. And he was dissatisfied and oppressed. He felt the brunt of the master's hand and the lash of the master's whip. And he hated the master. I said he hated his master. He was intelligent. Now if his master got sick, he didn't say, "What's the matter, boss? Is we sick?" He prayed that his master would die. And if his master's house caught on fire, he prayed for a strong wind to come up and burn the plantation down. Now while we're on the subject of talking about house Negroes and field Negroes, I hope there's no house Negroes amongst us, but you won't show yourself. But while we're talking about the house Negro, let's talk about Harry Belafonte, Lorraine Hansberry, and Lena Horne. Now how can Harry Belafonte, Lorraine Hansberry, and Lena Horne call themselves representing black people to President Kennedy at the White House? Belafonte is married to a white woman. Lorraine Hansberry and Lena Horne are both married to white men. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want anyone who's talking black during the day and sleeping white at night. Speaking for them. Men who are proud of being black marry black women. And women who are proud of being black marry black men. How in Allah's name can a black man reject his own color to marry a white woman? And he has the audacity to say he's proud of being black. Assalamu alaikum.
Black violence, military, things of that nature. This particular piece is called I'm Tired of Crying for Our Brothers. I'm tired, I said, I'm tired of crying for our brothers. See, it's day and night that the war still goes on. It's not over. See, the battles of our kings are still stripping our nation, our identity, our dignity, and our ability to be strong and focused. Martin, Malcolm, Mumia, Huey, Tupac, my sons, fathers, uncles, and brothers. You see, I'm tired, I said, I'm tired of crying for our brothers. See, this fear in yourself has gone too far. Just because you're confused and misused and dealing with this self-denial attitude of destruction, melanin reduction, scared to see anything or anyone that's not a reflection of you. Come on. Well, you see, a reflection is an image you see in yourself. So without no image, there is no picture. Right. So don't keep using my brothers for the truth that you cannot accept. Because you see, I'm tired, I said, I'm tired of crying for our brothers. That's been hung, stabbed, shot, stolen, and infiltrated with this mixed up bullshit that you call society. Yes. Well, you see, these tears I cry are not from pain, nor are they from misguided emotion, but from victory. Yes, I say victory. That the sisters are taking back our men, giving birth again and again, and building their minds back into creators of the evolution of life, strength, structure, ultimate power, self and material love. I'm talking about a revolution, baby, that has yet to come. But you see, I'm tired, I said, I'm tired of crying for our brothers. And these tears I cry, they have dried up. There's only light that shines in these eyes. These eyes. I'm tired. Thank you.
My turn. So in the spirit of brotherhood, Marge is coming from a little bit of a different angle, but it's still directed at our black men. So I'm trying to be a lawyer for these brothers in the streets. I keep asking them to stop, but he say he gotta eat. So I tell him to remember, use a carnivore and herbivore. First penises, he semen, black man, you found a cure. Bringing terror to the planet like an omnivore. Eat the plant and the boy, chew him up like dinosaurs. And I'm wishing he was listening, cause I know he wanted more than his tragedy he lived and chose the money and the horse. And they steady saying women ain't to be trusted. MOB studied, AKs they flaunted. I laugh because in his eyes I could tell that he wanted, and I want to give it to him, but you act like you won't. Now I ain't trying to offend you, don't get your drawers all bent, but you repping bros over hoes, and I'm saying it's good shit, so it's penis or it's good. So we can reunite this flame that was lit up in the past by descendants, and I ain't trying to offend you, so don't go calling me a... Don't go lying to your boys because you're saying that you hit. I'm just trying to free your mind, revitalize, to get rich, protect the blood of our sons, because the truth that exists is when mother dies, we all die. Yes. And they coming for this.
That's right.